We are actually back with the last series of this video, specifically how to push specific maps with specific agents, and we are actually going to do it with Omen. I can't believe that it's actually been 3 videos. I mean, this series actually took a long time to do. A lot of takes, a lot of saying and redoing the takes of how to show you how to do the push. But we're here, and now we're doing Heaven, and Heaven is a little bit more complicated. It has 3 sites, so more pushes to learn on each of these sites. So grab them notebooks, grab a damn pen, because this is going to be a lot of learning to do. Again, feel free to go back and see how to execute all these pushes, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Lots of things to go over. Let's get started. So first thing we're going to look at, how to push a site, specifically how we're going to use a short to get to the back line into tower. So the idea is we're going to sneak in, get to this TP spot, go all the way around, kill whoever's in the heaven, and create a pinch. Now to get the idea of how we're going to do that, first I want you guys to know that people usually hold angles at heaven, at the back side of A, at this corner on the left side of A short ramp, this right side corner of A short ramp, these 2 boxes if someone can get up there, and then on A long they'd hold this angle right on top on the right side. Again, the idea is to create a pinch so that when you get that kill on that heaven, everyone else on A side feels the pressure of a pinch because your teammates is pushing from A short or A long. Now here's how we set it up. Make sure A short is clear because this is where we're going to set it up. The smokes go out at the bottom of this box and just outside connector at A. Put out the smokes at the bottom of this box and at connector, and throw a paranoia just for safety for whoever is holding this angle. Now swing, and the first purpose of this first smoke is just to go around so that we can teleport into the second smoke. Swing and check if someone's in this corner, and if you're clear, go ahead and sneak all the way up top onto the ramp and then into heaven. Whoever's here, go ahead and get that pick, and you can easily get someone here, here, and here, and maybe even here or there. Now here's how a real-time execution of this play would look like. Now let's say you want to push a site using a long. The idea for this push is to actually get to that back cubby area where no one really holds an angle because there's no advantage that it's given to them, except if you're actually defending when the bomb is planted. The idea is that we hold this angle, get to that TP spot, and then kill everyone on the actual A site. And then if you have a brimstone, if you have a jet, or maybe even a viper, you can just smoke off heaven and force everyone else to come to you on the site. The setup happens when you put a smoke right on top of the ramp at A long, and then immediately one that's into that box at A site. The idea is that you put both smokes where they are connecting to each other, so all you're going to do is walk through that smoke. And again, our TP spot is that back cubby below heaven. Here's how it looks. Put out that smoke, top of A ramp, and then the other one barely touching each other on that box. Now you push with your gun out just in case somebody pushes it. Go to the second smoke, and once you're here, connect to that back TP. And now we're holding this angle where people usually would hold it right here, 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 here. Now here's a real-time execution of how this play would actually look. Now let's look at how to push B site. For Omen, this can get a little tricky and risky because for someone who holds this site and actually knows how to use their ears, when you teleport in such an enclosed space, it's pretty easy to tell where you're going to teleport. if they're using their ears. Now people holding this side are usually right at the back, just outside both sides of connector, maybe at the corners of the entrance to B site, and maybe on top of this box or this box. Now for this push, the idea is to actually use the smokes to set your teleport up into A-Link. So we don't want to teleport on top of these boxes. It's kind of obvious. If you want to, go ahead, but I think the more easier and probably less predictable TP is to get to this A-Link and push from behind. Now here's how you set up the B push. First, don't get picked, sniped, or killed pushing through the window. Go out this way, clear double doors garage, clear whoever might be pushing middle. Don't peek the window. Please, stop it. Get some. Now let's say you've cleared middle and double doors garage. Here's how the setup is going to look like. Putting a smoke right in front of the entrance of B site and putting a smoke at the right side corner of that middle box, connecting both smokes. Before you push in, throw a paranoia at that cubby, just in case someone is covering that, right? Putting a smoke right in front of the entrance, connecting it with the one right on the right, throw a paranoia just in case, and now we're pushing. Checking each corner just in case, teleport outside of A-Link, and getting the picks here, and pushing into B site just in case no one is holding this cover. Now here's a real-time execution of how this play would look like. Now let's talk about how to take a point between B site and C site, which is this area right here with double doors called garage. If you are able to take this site, this essentially threatens both C site and B site from being pushed, because once you get into this window, you get access to the back line of C site and B site. Taking this is very essential if you want to make it easy to push C or B site. Now normally, people playing garage will usually hold angles at the actual window, at the connector ramp, at the left side corner of the double doors, also at the right side, on top of this box, or just behind that box. To counteract that, here's how we're going to set up our push. First, we're going to put a smoke right in front of that double doors, and the second one, bisecting that window, putting that smoke a little bit more to the left and blocking that window vision. When we push, we peek with our gun out just in case someone's inside it, and when we teleport inside here, we're going to do something a little bit different. Before we TP, we do a quick jump, and before that jump ends, at that peak of that jump, teleport. The difference with that jump, when you are blind and you actually have no vision of this window because you're inside your own smoke, teleporting inside there without jumping is pretty hard. What will mostly happen, you're going to teleport right on top of this. You're not going to teleport inside the window, but instead on the ledge. So, here's how we perform that jump with the help of the minimap. When that smoke is right here and we perform this jump, before we know that we can actually teleport inside, use your minimap, look up, and when you see that light pass through the window, that's when you know you can teleport inside the window. Like so. Now here's a real-time execution of how you would do that garage push. Now the last thing we're going to look at is how we're going to push C site using C long. We already know how to push it from garage, and you can use that garage push to go to CT and push C that way, but this way you can use C long and make it even less predictable that we're actually getting to this TP spot so that we can kill the backline of whoever is sniping here, here, here. Now normally people would defend on this corner of C site, right here, behind the box on C, immediately the left turn off that ramp, and behind the box to the right of that ramp. Occasionally someone would defend right here on top of this box looking into that ramp. Now our idea is to put a smoke right here at the entrance to the ramp, and then just behind that left side of that box, and that blocks anyone from seeing us entering so that we can go into that corner of C site. So putting a smoke right here at the entrance, and then putting a smoke at that back C site so that we can infiltrate that left corner, follow that white line so you know where to teleport, and afterwards teleport into the corner. Now you have access to whoever's here, 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 or here. Now here's an actual real-time execution of how you would do this push. That's gonna do it for this video and this video series about Omen and how you can use them to push bind, split, and heaven. I hope you guys really enjoyed the tips and tricks that I had in this video. Hopefully you guys can use it in your own games, get those easy plays, get those easy kills, easy highlight reels, and again, make sure to go in the comments below. Give me some ideas of what you might want to see as the next guide or the next video or the next montage. I'm already in the process of learning the new agents, so if you guys have anyone specific in mind that you might want to learn, hopefully I get the time to get the ins and outs of those guys. And remember, subscribe. It's literally the bottom below. See you guys later. Peace.